Coby taking out Cleve Thompson last night to advance to the final 16. And here he is. He's got a veteran of the arena. It's the gunslinger, Dave Matlock. Be ready for some amazing shot making and probably a little bit of wildness, because Dave is he's a banger. He loves to shoot the ball. He loves to shoot the ball and make it do crazy things and then make it go in the hole. We've seen him do some wild shots. Very entertaining player.
Yeah, my first introduction to Dave Matlock was in Arizona, and a really, really lovely guy. But what a player.
Yeah, you know, looking at him, he's a little intimidating, but when you meet him, he's the nicest guy in the world. Like, you can't be scared of him.
He took down the mixed pairs as well.
Yeah, him and Jordan Helfrey, and they'll be looking to defend their title.
I think Dave Matlock there was expecting just to run into that 13 ball there and hold for the 7, and it's actually drifted past without making contact on anything. Only shot he has now is to go rail first and into the 7. Played that superbly. And you said about the shot making.
You know, if you're building the perfect pool player and you had to take somebody for their shot making ability,
you'd take me all day long. What are you laughing at?
A few people might, but I think I'm taking Dave Matlock.
Well, good luck with that. No, absolutely right. He's a fantastic player.
We need to get a Tony Holgate versus Dave Matlock exhibition going.
No, we don't.
No?
No.
You don't want to prove your ability.
My ability against Dave, well, you know, I retired many moons ago. I think Dave would actually absolutely take me apart. So I'm quite happy sat here. I don't miss anything from this position.
He's taken apart this rack like a surgeon.
He has.
A very precise surgeon. He's feeling a little under the weather, so he told me just hoping his game can hold up when he's not feeling great. And having a disadvantage like that against a player like Dave is definitely something to overcome, but we've seen him play really well, so I think he can survive it. But he's got to make a ball in the break, and he didn't do that now. Dave Matlock comes to the table, and solids are looking good except for this first shot.
Well, I think he wanted to hit that. He wanted to cannon into that a lot harder, push the one ball more into the middle of the table, but it will now go in the bottom left-hand corner. But as you come too far to play the combo,
now what do you do here if you
bank the 1?
That's a good call. You're gonna see him fired in with a little bit of pace. Oh, well, he couldn't have missed it by any less or any more. Excuse me. Hit both points of the pocket. And now Coby with a chance to redeem himself on his dry break.
Yep, we got a first proper look at the man from Montana. He gets his first real feel of the match table today. I think there he was trying to fire into the 2 balls at the top, and he sort of dug a little bit deep there.
Yeah, this is a tough spot to be in. I think I'm trying to play a little safe and bump that 12 ball in front of the pocket. If you're going to do that, though, you got to get the 12 in front of the pocket. And he didn't do that. If this ball is touching, Dave cannot hit this ball and move it, but he looks like it was good. Ooh, and a little bit of a risky shot there. All right, now Dave's going to try and have to bank this ball one more time. Let's see if he can get it in the pocket this time, and he does. And he's blocked himself on the 7.
Yeah.
And it's sitting on the rail or very close to it. This is a very tough shot to go rail first on this.
And now he's put the 13 in away. Has he got the gap? I don't think he has.
I think he's got an edge there.
Just.
What an immaculate run there from Matlock with the bank on the 1 and the rail first shot. Oh,
wow.
No.
Well, you weren't expecting that, were you, Stephen?
No, not after the 2 shots he just made.
So Coby Jaap now with such a good opportunity here to settle himself in day 2 of the Ozone Billiards Iowa Shootout. And that's pretty perfect. They just run this in. Who's going to bring the cue ball down and have the 8 ball in the other side pocket. So this is a nice little gentle roll into this side pocket for Coby. Okay, he's playing it with a bit more pace. Felt more comfortable that way.
Yeah, I think the side pocket still looks good here.
Yeah. It's the easier shot. I mean, even though the corner's fine, but... And in she goes, and Coby Jaap pulls level.
And his partner is just making sure she does her job. It was fun to watch. We'll get more mixed pairs tomorrow, one of our favorite events here. But right now, the Ozone Billiards Iowa Shootout, and it's tied 1-1. Dave has a pretty big task ahead of him because this isn't the most straightforward rack. He's done pretty well with that shot. He's still got the 10 ball as an issue.
Yeah, I think that the 10 ball goes into the right hand side pocket. He's come too far to take the 14, so he's going up for the 12.
I like taking the 15 here and letting that be your 10 ball shot. He may have a different plan. He's got the shot. I still don't love it.
No, he's not in the greatest shape here. Has to play the 13 into the corner. So the cue ball's going to come down. He wants to try and get near to that 14 ball.
Oh, this is getting rough.
But he strokes the 14 now into the side pocket. The cue ball goes up to the top rail. He wants to get on the 10 ball next.
Hard to control the speed.
Right hand side pocket now, just a gentle roll.
And he's missed it. He just caught the point. And again, trying to control the speed.
Very, very tough on this table to play that very slow roll cut. It's a horrible shot. You'd rather be playing a ball with pace. You feel more confident with where you're striking it.
The table's fast and it's slick. And when you have situations like that, it can be hard to get the speed of the table down and get the cue ball reaction off the rail that you want. And that's just a testament to the players that we've had so far. These guys are playing very well on this table. The 6 ball goes here. He can cut it.
I don't think he's going to be playing that shot. For me, I think he may shoot a 7.
Went for the breakout, and he moved it. Now he's going to have a tough one-ball shot. I don't think he wants to take on the 6 right here.
If that goes past the 15, I take the 6 now. Just draw the cue ball back and then roll the 1 slowly into the bottom right, while the 1 and the 5 are going to go in the same corner. So he's going to play the 6.
That's a good
This
call.
is a very, very slow roll now with this 1 ball into the corner pocket. He's looking there. That's how far he wants to get the cue ball up the table. He doesn't want to go any further than that. So he might drag this with a bit of spin. That's played very nicely indeed there by Coby Jaap.
The good news is the 8
He's put that cue ball exactly pretty much where he wanted it.
If he were to come up short on that last one, the 8 ball goes in off the 14, but he's going to play it perfect.
8 ball, same pocket, slide it down the rail, and this is an impressive finish.
And this right here, this run out right here, is the reason that Coby Jaap is in the shootout.
Leading 2-1.
Needs a good break here. That one was a little flat.
1 ball, is he going to come and rescue him? I don't think it is.
But it is not an easy one. It's messy down there.
Well, I think looking straight at the table, Dave Matlock will be looking at the 2-1 combo into the top left. That'll be his starting shot. Trying to get the cue ball into the pack with the 7 and the 3. So this is a very aggressive shot.
Oh, and he's missed the 1 ball.
He missed the combo. He was concentrating so much on splitting the 3 and the 7 out, he took his eye off the combo.
And if Coby has an opening shot here, the solids look great now.
Yeah, but
so do the stripes.
I think you ought to go stripes. I'd go stripes because I think the opening shots, it's this in the side pocket with the 4 ball, and I think this is a tough shot.
I think maybe he's choosing to do that because of the 9 and 11.
Yeah.
Well, now Coby may be off to the races on this one. I think he's got a pretty easy layout. Doesn't have to do too much. Toughest shot on the table is the 2 ball, and it's only because it's close to the rail.
Dave Matlock will be kicking himself for that because he knows he's took the combo for granted, making sure he gets a 7 and a 3 out into the open. And he's just, it's a very small error for margin when you play that combo. But what he has done, not made the shot, but he has still knocked the 7 and 3 out and gave it all to Coby.
Yeah. The thing with sitting in that arena is there may be a ton of people around, but it's a very lonely place. You're out there by yourself. You have to have the memory of a goldfish because you can't sit there and think about what happened on your previous miss when you get a chance to come to the table.
We feel he's just going to shoot the 2 ball down the rail now. So all these 3 balls will be going in the same corner pocket, and the 8 ball into the left-hand side pocket. So these 2 into the corner. He just wants to come back a little bit further. That's okay. Stop the white dead. That's fine.
Yeah, and you got to think if you're Coby Jaap, there's one way to make a statement in the shootout, and that's taking out Dave Matlock, which is who he has in his sights right now.
3-1. Coby Jaap gets 2 in front of Dave Matlock. We will see it through all the way to the final that will be later tonight. So the shootout winner will be unmasked later. In the meantime, Coby Jaap would just love it to be him.
Yeah, I mean, in Arizona, he hoisted up the Mini Games Championship. He'd love to upgrade that to a shootout title. And the prize fund to go along with it isn't bad either. Coby being very careful about where his shirt is. We are playing all ball fouls. We saw an absolute just tearjerker of a foul on that last match with Shane and George. Had a chance to continue the match, and just a bad foul. So you got to be very careful with your hand placement, your shirt. Cannot risk taking a bad foul.
Starting to look very confident now, Coby Jaap. The stripes are all open. It's just Coby trying to pick his route. Now then, it's either or here. He's going to be 15 or 14, obviously. For me, I think I shoot a 14 and come back up, and he's going to do that.
I think the big question is, as
carry on down the table and leave himself to 10 in the bottom right.
you just got to be careful with where that 8-ball rolls to. You don't want to tie it up against anything.
This is a risky play. I think he's okay. The thing with that shot, if you go another millimetre further than that, you're hooked behind the 7. That's why I thought he would have rolled down through.
I think he's got a good angle to come bottom rail over to the side. Watch the scratch.
But if he'd played coming down here, the 8-ball was easy.
Oh, he drew into that. That was good.
I didn't see he had that angle.
I thought he had too much angle.
That's an easy 8-ball as well.
Yeah. I thought he had too much angle on that.
Yeah, this is great play from Coby Jaap. And he goes, oh my word, how's he missed that? Wow, wow, wow. That is incredible. That beats Dave Matlock's miss. Look at this.
That's a
I
big
think
mistake.
It's that easy. He's not even looked at it. That is absolutely incredible. Dave Matlock won't be able to believe his luck. And Dave Matlock's going to say thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Maybe Coby Jaap thought it was Dave Matlock's birthday. Either that or it's the earliest Christmas present I've ever seen.
That's definitely a gift that Dave Matlock's been given. Coby maybe just took that 8-ball for granted because it was straight in. But again, memory of a goldfish. Got to forget about it. You can't dwell on it, because then you'll play bad for the rest of the match.
And that's A1 for Dave Matlock. Simple 1-ball. An even simpler 8. And this is 3-2 when he was staring 4-1 in the face. But it's 3-2. Dave Matlock right back in this match.
So all the DFW UPL guys,
yeah, big hello to them.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Why go up there and ruin their day?
I'm giving them warning. At least they know.
Well, is this going to be some wanted medication to soothe the pain of the last missed 8-ball for Coby Jaap? Because these stripes are really nice.
Right. And this has been pretty good.
It's just Coby Jaap would love that 6-ball to be nowhere near this little gang of balls here. So he's got to be just a little bit careful.
Yeah, I think he's going to be okay with the bump. He's playing it with the pace.
Yeah, he's played that very well. Just got rid of the 6 ball out of that path between the 9 ball and the 12 ball, and now everything, well, I'm going to say everything's pretty simple now for Coby, but that 8 ball and last frame, I wonder if it's still in his mind.
Here's something to think about. He's about to shoot the 8 ball into the side pocket.
Not only that, we've just changed now to 15 seconds of shot as well.
Yeah. So after this shot, well, actually, I guess it came in on this shot. He's
just used his extension,
yeah. That's a smart move.
Yeah. Well, he's landed very close to the rail now with the cue ball, so there's, you know, it's a bit harder to control the weight of the shot.
All right, Coby. Memory of a goldfish. It's in the same pocket. Just
not the cue action of a goldfish.
Yeah, not the cue action of a goldfish. Redemption in the center and the heart of the pocket. Coby Jaap goes up 4-2.
Made balls. What's he been left? Opting for the stripes.
And this is,
well, that 15's in a bit of a dirty place.
And now he's queuing over the 8 and stretched.
Played that very well, but still, this is very, very tricky, and he's not landed in great shape here, Dave Matlock.
I think he's got to shoot for the bank on the 14.
If you're Coby Jaap, you're sat in your chair thinking, I'm going to get a go at these to get on the hill.
Oh, wow. So he makes a big shot here, but he's going to have to play safe now. Unless we see a Dave Matlock special and see him carry him off the 6 ball. Now he's going safe. Oh, he went for a combo.
Well, it's a loss of turn, because obviously he's just made the 6 ball into the bottom corner. So now Coby Jaap will come to the table on solids. And his only tricky ball there looks to be the 7, which is behind the 13. So he's going to shoot the 2 ball. Now he should be playing the 4 ball now into the bottom right hand corner. That's where he should be going and trying to get on the 7. Now, does he cannon into it, or does he try and get onto it? Either way, he's got to shoot the 4 ball now. Makes the 4. He tried to cannon it, but as he lost the cue ball, oh, that was very, very close.
But you know what it's done is it's taken the 5 ball out of play. He can no longer shoot it because he's hooked by the point. So now, big shot on the 7. Not much time to think about it.
Got to try and bank it.
Oh, and he smashed
he's made it. What a shot.
Under the gun,
what
under
a
the
shot
pressure.
that is. But he had to play that with right-hand English on it as well to straighten the bank, because that would have slid.
Yeah, well, no time to celebrate. He's only got 15 seconds to get on this 3 ball.
I didn't know he was going to do a lap of honor after playing that shot. Come on.
Not easy playing under the gun. He's got the 3 ball. I like just floating forward and playing the 8 in the same side pocket that he played the last one.
Well, Coby Jaap really is moving into overdrive, and that's another good shot. And Coby Jaap is going to get himself on the hill.
If he makes this 8 ball.
You've got to have to just forgive Coby that one earlier.
Yeah.
You need to get over it, Stephen. There's a vast number of people there. There's the one where we looked at the left, that's where a couple of the players sort of stand.
Yeah.
Because that's where the players who actually come into the arena, was just past where Jordan was sat.
Correct.
But anyway, Coby Jaap on the hill at the table. If he can run this rack, he will be in the quarter-final this evening. And he'd also be taking on Shane Van Boning.
Well, and I'll tell you this much. Coby would like nothing more than to take on the South Dakota kid.
Shoots the 3. 5 will come next. This is looking like Coby Jaap can see the finish line. He's moved into overdrive. And the man from Montana as the 5-ball wipes its feet.
Well, you know, here's the thing. Even if something terrible does happen here, the clock is running. There's almost 5 minutes left.
Just runs us in. Lovely angle now on the 6. Plays the 6, comes off the 2 rails, leaves himself the 2-ball into the right-hand side pocket.
8 ball in the bottom.
8 balls
right.
in the bottom. Thank you very much. I'm in the quarterfinals. I can go chill out, let everybody else go through the mill after me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's overshot it.
This is not what he wanted.
No.
You know what I'm doing here?
Are you coming around the back of the 15, or are you digging deep and coming off the top rail?
I'm banking the ball with a little bit of stun to ensure my cue ball stays in the middle. He was able to do it with cutting it. I thought he had more angle.
I wondered if you were thinking of going around the back or playing that shot that Coby just played. Anyway, this 8-ball is for the match. Been a great performance the second half of this from Coby Jaap.
And there it is. The boy from Montana takes down the gunslinger Dave Matlock